Hey everybody, it's Pastor Steve at Christ Presbyterian Church in Tucson, Arizona. Welcome to another episode of Faith Filled Friday. I try to come on at noon on Friday afternoons to just remind us that our faith is important all through the week, not just in our times of worship when we do that on Sunday, but like most churches, we have the cross. Outside, you might hear the background of the traffic out on our main road of Broadway here in Tucson, Arizona, as I'm out here speaking. But like most churches, we have crosses that are symbols. There's one there, there's some up there, there's one out on our sign out on the street. We use them at our buildings as signs and symbols of who we are and what we're about and what we believe and how we live our lives. But I think it's important for you to know that you are a symbol. When you gather here at this space, whether you're in person or gathering online, we use these kinds of symbols. The time that we gather here, I hope, empowers you to become a symbol in your life, wherever you are, maybe out there in traffic, of who you are, and what you're about, and what you believe, and the one in whom you trust. Because it's really in our Christian faith not enough for us just to have physical symbols like these. We need living symbols like us, to show the world who God is in this Jesus the Christ, and how we live our lives, how we talk to each other, how we talk about each other, especially when each other's not in the room. Those are important symbols and signs of what it is we believe and how it is we live our lives. And so, as important as all of these kind of symbols are, you and I are more important symbols and signs to the world. So here's your challenge. Make sure you're living your life in a way that shows the grace that God showed us in these symbols, the symbol of the cross. Never said it'd be easy, did I? But it's worth it. Grace and peace to you all in your journey of faith and life and living out your faith. It's Pastor Steve Meldy from Christ Presbyterian.